Hello, it's Stephanie with Coffee Paper Scissors. I have a very quick journaling card to make with you guys. I have a dress form here that I want to add some lace to give it a skirt, and it's going to be just a very simple journaling card. Maybe my quickest video ever. Let's see. I have everything really kind of prepared. The only thing I am waiting for is for my glue gun to heat up. Otherwise, we're good to go. And I have a completed one so that I don't have to sew, and it'll be all ready. Once we get everything glued down, I'll show you the one that I've already sewn around. And that'll be it. I wish that I could manage to get a longer video done, but it seems lately there are so many things pulling at me. In fact, I've been to the grocery store, something I put off, and that is not a good thing to do these days because all the prices are going up. So the more I put it off, the more expensive things get, right? So I went to the grocery store this morning, so no crafting this morning, and I have to take my daughter into town this afternoon. So I have like 15 minutes right now to put this together, and I think that we'll do that just fine. Okay, so I have this. This is Graphics Fairy website. So anybody can get this if you have a printer and black ink and some paper. If you type in the little search bar, dress form, this will come up. And that's what I did anyway. So what I'm gonna do here, I have some lace that just has the little ruffled bottom, and not ruffled, but the whatever that's called, scalloped, and then it has a gathered top. So I am going to cut it so like right at the scallop here. It's also kind of nice that it has those on there because I don't have to measure too much. so that's nice. So I think it was 3 layers of that. All the same size. It doesn't seem like you would want it all the same size, but all the same size. Okay, let's go ahead and glue down the first little layer. Yeah. So I'm thinking just kind of right above this, we'll put a little bit of glue, and I'm using hot glue so that it holds down real quick for me. Okay, and there's just a little kind of a funny sticky outy right there, so I'm just trimming that. Probably didn't have to, but. And then just want to layer it. So that one is going to be just above this little thing here, or maybe just kind of on it, and we'll do kind of on it. So that my ruffles are close together. And then each time I put one on, I go back here and I cut kind of close to the form, but then out like that. So that it looks like that on the back. It goes in towards the form. And of course you could make this as big or as small as you wanted. It'd be really cute to do it with fabric also. And you can do it in a lot of different like swags, or I don't know if that's the right thing to call it, but how do you like my hand motions? My swags? Okay. So, I mean, this is very, very simple and a great way to use some of this lace. And I have this printed on some cardstock. So I'm going in closer to the waist and then just kind of rounding it straight out. And then you can look, at the front side and see, just kind of trim it how you want it. I feel like this one's hanging over just a little bit more on this side. Okay, I need to hurry. I have to leave in just a few minutes. Yeah, so I need to do a little bit more trimming. See how this side, I actually really like this side, but it doesn't look the same as this side. Maybe if I pull on it a little bit, add a little bit of glue here and there, it might. Maybe I'll leave it. Okay, so then I wanted to give it a little bit of contrast. I'll put those away in a minute, with a little bit of white lace at the top. Let's see. I'm gonna cut and then I will trim it how I want it. Let's see, I'm just gonna put some glue here. Got a little bit too much glue there. Okay, so there's just a little contrast from the white to the cream. Okay, and then we'll add a little bit of bling to it. So I have this, I have no idea where I got this. Oh, it seems I got it at the Dollar Store. I will forever call it the wrong thing. We used to have both, and now we have one, and I think it's a Dollar Store, not Tree. A little sticky on here. That noise is my husband's car starting, I think. Well, he knows what I'm doing. Usually he would tell me where he's going, but all right, so she's got a little cute bling there in the center, and we're going to go ahead and glue it down onto this. So it's just onto cardstock. And I inked around it and actually inked on top of it. It was printed on white cardstock, but I did some distress ink on it just to tone it down a little bit. Whoa, come on. I want it kind of like right in the center if possible. And then very quickly, I wanted to add a little side tab. So that I'm going to hot glue down. I'm going to stitch around the whole thing, but my hot glue is not going to be near the stitching area. And a lot of times I'll just lay it right next to what I'm gonna glue so that I kind of have an idea of the distance that I need to put the glue to, if that makes sense. This is just one of those silicone things that I found mine at the Dollar Store. See, I don't know. Half the time I really don't know what it's called, so it's okay. That's okay. But it's in the makeup section is where I found it, or face cleaning or something like that. I don't know. Okay, so then that, after I sew around it, I will add bling here as well. Okay, so now let me show you what it looks like. So here it is. I sewed around all the way around, and then I added bling right on top of the sewing. Isn't that cute? I don't know how well I'm in camera. Yeah. And then I put it, we'll go ahead and do this together. So just some fussy cutting that I did from flour that I found on the Graphics Fairy website. I think, I don't remember. I've had that flour saved on my computer and documents for a long time, so I think I probably found it Graphics Fairy, but I don't know. And again, whenever I say Graphics Fairy, I do not have a subscription. I just do the freebie stuff, so available to anybody. And then you guys, this, I am so down to nothing when it comes to the paper pack I was intending to fully use. It is almost all used up. I will show you what I have left, and I'm very excited, and I will use the rest of it. It will be all gone. I want it this way. So this was a scrap and I just made a label out of it. I sewed around it and inked it and just made a little label. Okay. And so this is the one I did this one yesterday. Same. So all finished. This journaling card goes into this envelope, and it goes very nicely. You just kind of have to hold this out of the way to get the lace in, but then once it's in, it fits just fine. So I am getting very close to being done filling all the pockets and everything that I've created in this. So I should be able to start on the journal cover pretty soon. I think I might have an idea. Okay, these are the scraps I have left. I've got a couple of those, a couple of those, a couple of those, and a couple of those. That is all that I have left from the paper pack, and they will be used. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.